Hi guys, it is Carol from Lily Rose Blue. It is Saturday, August 31st, and I am going to share with you today some things that I played with this morning when it was still really beautiful out. It's still nice out, but it's kind of hot. So today I have Amber with me. I have Astrid and Arnold. Angel's in her corral, and I still have not found Asa and Adam, but I haven't had my husband look. So there you go. I also want to welcome, I have 2 new subscribers. I am welcoming Sharon. Thank you, Sharon, so much for being a new subscriber. And the other new subscriber, I don't have a first, there's no way to not say the name, and I'm just, I'm getting a little bit more leery about doing that. So I'm just not going to say the other subscriber, but again, thank you very much. So I played with dyeing this morning. Oh, my hands are oh my gosh, most of it is gone. My hands were a mess. Yes, I used gloves. Sorry. Let me take a drink. I'm so sorry. Oh, man. Yes, I used gloves until the last 1/8 of the project, and I couldn't handle it anymore because I could not get the paper picked up with the gloves that I had on. So there you go. So we'll come back to those. So I am sourcing for 2 different journals that I want to work on, and I'll come back and talk about those in a minute. One is to match, hang on, I can grab one of them. One is to match these colors. And then the other one is and this is Simple Stories. The other one is, I can't uncover it right now. It is Simple Stories, Vintage, and it's colors. Color Story, something like that. So it's a variety of colors. So lesson learned. Okay, so this is, so I was using Distress Ink Spray and Distress Oxide Spray. These happen to be the same color, but and this was tea dyed too. You can maybe see that there. It just goes to show you what, how the different colors look. Now, I also did multiple techniques. This is old book page that I had tea dyed, and maybe you can pick that up. I sprayed immediately, so tea dye, dunked in the tea dye, dunked into the next container, dry, so took the wet tea dyed paper, put it into another container that was dry, and then sprayed the color on top. The other technique I did was to tea dye, take the tea dyed paper outside to dry, and when it was not brand new wet, I don't know how else to describe that, but had been drying for a little bit, but yet not dry at all. I mean, still wet to the touch. Then I sprayed the ink on it. So that's what this one is. This, I think, was like right out of the tea dye. I don't think those have anything on them. They don't feel tea-dyed. You know how tea-dyed paper, you can tell by the feel. So this also goes, this is a green that is meant to go with that other journal that you saw. I don't want to, here, we'll just sort. This is the bright colored journal. And I may iron these. This is 2 different shades of blue. Isn't that fun how that turned out? Red, yellow, red, yellow, and blue. Nice effect here. Again, red, yellow, blue. Got a little bit of mud there that kind of made a little bit of purple maybe, but I think it's fine. I'm not gonna not use it. Really bright. This is this. So this is that color. This is just blue. This is the lighter blue that's meant to go with that journal. This, that's a good question. This looks like just tea dye to me. Here's red, yellow, just tea dyed, I would say. Yep. I'm trying to put these in different places. Blue. This is, I don't know, this might be the lighter blue, I think. This is pretty vibrant. So's that. This is Prize Ribbon Blue, so this is Ranger Oxide ink. This is Prize Ribbon Blue. I don't have them in front of me. Not sunflower, but something like that. Here's a fun effect. That's kind of cool too. Here's some of that purple and blue. And this is green. I mean, that probably goes without saying. Here's for the winter, the blue and purple green journal. We've got some gray here, but it's okay. I am not sure. I see yellow. I see a little bit of yellow. I see a little bit of red. Let's look on the back. Ah, that's why. There's another one. Pretty cool. Another one for the winter. And another one for the winter one. Okay, so I also want to say, I want to give a shout out to Teresa H. Crafts, or Teresa H. Design. I think it's Teresa H. Craft. So it's Teresa with an H, so T-H-E-R-E-S-A, capital H, Crafts or Designs. I'm so sorry. Now, I knew how to do what you already saw, but this is another technique that I saw on her channel that I wanted to share with you, and we're going to do a reveal together. So this is tea dyeing. And then while it's still wet, doing the spray ink, I want to be pretty careful here. And then you wrinkle it all up, crumple it up in a ball, and you let it dry. And this, you know, of course, as I get in here, it's a little damp. but it's okay. I mean, I think it's dry enough. Yeah, there's some tearing. I don't know if that happened while I was crumpling or if it happened right now. That's too bad. Yep, I just ripped it again. It's okay, you know, you can still use the pieces. So the point of this is texture, right? And to hopefully, hers were much more dramatic than mine. So I don't know what I did. Maybe it's because I'm on the wrong side. I mean, it's not bad. You know, I'll iron these. Let's just come with this one next. This is book page. You do. I mean, here's some oxide action right there. Don't mind that. The paper I had is pretty heavy paper, but it just did not hold up today. So obviously I need something a little thicker to do this. That's cool. That one is very cool. I think this must be the purple color. And there's just a little bit of dampness right there yet. I'm going to set that off to the side. I know. Okay. The paper, I guess, even though it felt dry, I'm going to leave it a little bit longer because it just doesn't seem to be ready yet. Look at this one. Oh, I like what I see. Look at that. That is super cool. Super cool. And that, oh, the color. It's the same color. So why, I guess, I don't know why it's more vibrant, but it is. Yeah. Very pretty. Pretty. Now, I'm not sure which side I sprayed. There's blue, but then that side is even cooler, I think. She used even more colors. Sometimes she used up to 5. Now, because I was doing this for a specific project, I really didn't want to do that. But I can absolutely see. Yep. So we're going to leave these. Yeah, the paper, I'll put those back outside. Sorry, that was my container. The paper just didn't hold up. And it's, oh, I don't know, at least 30. I mean, it's not 65 because you couldn't crumple it up. That's the give and take, right? You want it to be light enough that you can still crumple it up, but this must be too light. The other thing that true confession time, I was a little impatient. I boiled my water, could not find my teapot. So that's the first problem. So I probably had more water than I needed for the number of tea bags I used. So that was problem number 1. Problem number 2 is I just was not patient. I did not want to wait the time that it was going to take for me to be able to use the tea, you know, it was boiling, like steam was still coming off of it, right? And I wanted to do the craft, and so I put ice cubes in there so that it was cool enough that I could actually manage to put my fingers, even with gloves, to put my hands in there. And it probably diluted it too much. So lesson learned. My cute little teapot is clear. It's clear glass. It's not where it's supposed to be. I have a feeling it got broken and nobody wanted to tell me because they knew I would be sad. I have a feeling. Stay tuned. Hubster's not home right now, so stay tuned. We'll see if I'm right or not. I hope I'm wrong because I love that teapot. And the oldest granddaughter also loves that teapot. And as we get more into winter, it's not unheard of her to come to my house after school, make herself a cup of tea before she gets picked up. So, and she loves the teapot. So, who knows? The other bonus thing I would say with part of my reorganization is that I made myself, in those mesh zippered pouches, I made myself one that it says for dyeing or for inking. And boy, was that handy this morning. I just found the bag, and there was 2 different older books and some other things for tea dyeing. And yeah, that was super, super fun. So with that, I'm going to let you go, guys. Thank you for watching. Thank you, Sharon, for subscribing. Thank you to the other subscriber as well. Have a great 3-day weekend, you guys. Happy Labor Day. Take care, stay safe, have fun, and God bless. Bye-bye.